21 years, Amitha Weerakoon and other members of the Sri Lankan Cricket Club have come together at weekends to do just this. Play the game Sri Lankans love so much. Amitha swapped Colombo for Auckland in the late 1980s. He soon decided to form a cricket club and looked for support.
We formed the club in 1990. The idea behind this was to give the Sri Lankans domicile in Auckland and also cricket-loving migrants the opportunity to play the game of cricket, the game that they love.
Amitha's passion for the game stimulated long-term growth and numerous accolades for the club. Today, the Sri Lankan club is part of Auckland Cricket Association. It boasts 6 teams playing all forms of cricket every week of the season. From the outset, the club actively welcomed players of all backgrounds, including born and bred New Zealanders and a mix of new migrants.
My faith is that I came here and then I sticked with Amitha, and ever since for 20 years I'm playing cricket for Sri Lanka club.
We have lots of new migrants playing for our club, so currently we charge only about $150 for the entire season.
Amitha still plays and captains a 2020 team, but the club is much more than a vehicle for his own cricket. It embodies his deeply held belief in the power of community, team spirit, hard work and caring for others.
I think it's the camaraderie of the members of the club. We have lots of senior players who have been with the club for more than 15, 20 years. And even part of the committee, we have got quite a few young members who are taking responsibilities in running the club going forward. So by doing that, we look after our younger players, we make them special, we give them lots of opportunities.
It's about, being together, having a good time, and that's what Amitha tells us every time when we go in the field. Just have fun, you know what I mean? It's not always about winning, it's about getting in there, enjoying yourself, and that's what is different in this club, and that's what we enjoy, I think.
It may be a bit of fun, but cricket with Amitha is also to be taken seriously. It's no accident that this Sri Lankan Cricket Club team is looking noticeably swish compared to its opponents.
It's got a great history, and in this history, the cricket attire was held in a very high stature. So we want to maintain those traditions, and we want to behave well and behave fairly on the cricket field, and that way we teach our players and kids a lot of discipline as well.
They're concepts Amitha himself embodied on the cricket fields of Sri Lanka, playing school rep, then Division 1 cricket, a major achievement in this cricket-loving nation. Now that distinguished career is an example for a whole new generation of cricketers learning to play Amitha style.
Okay, your front foot was pointing towards fine leg. Okay.
When you see him, he's always dressed in his regalia and his cricket gear, and looks the part when you see him walking towards you. And then when he starts talking to the boys, he just has that instant respect.
The more dot balls that you guys can bowl, it's going to build more pressure on the batsman. Okay?
This under-11 district representative team is playing at the top level for their age, and they've had a bumper season with Amitha as their coach. They've won 12 out of 13 games, but they've also learnt some vital new skills.
He's teaching the kids a lot of values and structure around the strategies in cricket. And I think it's important for the kids because even though it looks like an individual sport, it's important that they realise that they need to think the game. And he does that, which you don't find in a lot of coaches.
Try and be supportive and encouraging of the team. Always try and give your 100% effort. And if you have a chance, try and take it, and always no put downs, nothing like that.
To me, they're quite important because if everyone's playing for themselves, you're not a team, and therefore you can't win.
It gets a little bit nervous at sometimes when you got 20 runs to win off 6 balls or so, but as long as we've got the team, we can do it.
I think that's critical, especially for boys that are 10, 11, 12 years old, to have a mentor like Amitha coming into the team and imparting all that experience and all that knowledge that he's learned over his cricketing years.
Cricket is a game builds a person's character. You're part of a team, and same time when you're either batting, bowling or fielding, you're on your own. So it can be very individualistic as well.
Amitha has been honing his coaching skills since the 90s. His emphasis on both teamwork and individual effort has led to some standout cricket from these young players. Among them, opening bowler Amitha Weerakoon, doing Dad proud fast bowling like the best of them.
When I was like 3 years old, I started playing backyard cricket with my dad, and I just found love with the game. It's really good because he gives me lots of tips and he helps me with my bowling action and my batting, and I've really improved.
Like most much-loved leaders, this one grew up with strong role models within his own family. Born in Kandy, central Sri Lanka, and raised in Colombo, Amitha's father, a member of the Royal Ceylon Air Force, and his mother taught lessons to last a lifetime.
The values, how you treat other people, treat others with respect, and same time being honest and having that integrity. One of the advice he gave me was that it's better to be overdressed than underdressed, and never to be late.
Amitha in turn is passing on that training in cricket circles and with his staff at Whitcoul's flagship store in Auckland's Queen Street. As branch manager of this iconic shop, Amitha has steered the team of 50 through choppy financial waters in recent times, using his favourite principles of team spirit, openness and accountability.
Working with my staff, understanding their strengths and weaknesses, and supporting them to upskill and for them to do better in whatever they do.
It looks like the future of this team is secure for now, and members of his other teams hope Amitha's future with them lasts many seasons to come.
I think North Harbour need to look at getting him to play a senior role in the coaching, but also advising on the structures of North Harbour and how we can improve that.
It's great to be involved with him because I've learned a hell of a lot from him, just the way that, from a technical aspect, he's fantastic to work with, and just, with regards to his drills, learning a lot of various things which has helped me with my own coaching.
For Amitha, I think I have no words for him to describe. He's one of the unsung heroes.
Thank you, Dad.
For Amitha, there remains one big step in the journey to unite his Sri Lankan past with his New Zealand present.
We're actually going to Sri Lanka in August of this year for the very first time, so the children will get a bit of an insight and we'll get to meet some of Amitha's family, his sister and his brother, whom we've never met. So it's quite exciting. We've been married for 14 years and we haven't met some of his family, so that'll be a really neat experience for us.
He'll be sharing precious gems from his own childhood, including his hometown's famous Perehera, a majestic annual procession of Sri Lankan culture on show.
It is good for my family, my sons, to understand the Sri Lankan traditions and the Buddhist traditions, and see more of my upbringings too.
Well, that's all we have for you this week on Asia Down Under. Next week we'll be off air, and in our place will be an Anzac Day programme. Our website, however, will be still up to date, so please keep sending us your information for our events diary. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Thank you for joining us. This programme was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.